historically, the aerospace engineering industry has been one of very large companies because you are putting together very large and complex pieces of machinery that are very expensive. And that takes a lot of engineering, and it takes a lot of expensive testing and a lot of very careful testing to make sure that everything works properly and it doesn't crash. Increasingly, it's becoming possible for much smaller companies to enter this industry. And so the big changes that we're seeing in this industry is that we, who are part of very large companies, are competing against much smaller companies that are able to, in some cases, present a much smaller cost point than we are able to or historically have been able to. And because of that, that's causing a lot of upheaval for the big companies to try to figure out, well, how do we compete? How do we have a price that is competitive against these newer small companies and still have the same standards of accuracy? And I guess you could look at it from the other direction too and say, if you're part of one of these smaller startup companies, the challenge is how do you do what larger companies are able to do in terms of assuring the kind of accuracy, the kind of very tested, redundant system that is going to ensure that nothing goes wrong. So there's a balance, and there's a competition on both sides to, I guess, keep each other honest.